don't recognize some of the IDs, but let's do. We are on the call, recording call now. Thank you very much, Rajeshwari Mataji, keeping so busy. Also, you joined. Thank you, Lalita Mataji. Thank you, the devotees who are joining from India. Siri Mataji, Anil Prabhu. Thank you very much. Shweta Mataji, your favorite month is here. Okay, and Suchi Mataji, we are missing you in person here.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You love Srimad Bhagavatam, so this is Srimad Bhagavatam's month. Very nice, very nice. Thank you very much, devotees, for joining. Suchi Mataji, yes, tell me.
Yes, Suchi, yeah.
Tell me, Mataji, yeah.
Namaste, Srimati Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Please, devotees, I would say whoever are serious devotees, not just okay, and serious about Purushottam Mass, I would recommend them to have their pencils. I'm also talking to the devotees here. Yeah, that's very important, Swati Mataji. First DT Darshan. Yeah, so whoever are here, please, I request them to hear and online, whoever wants to make some points, if you have notebooks, pens, phones, whatever it is, please try to use them, because this class would be loaded with information. I'll try my best to cover whatever I have planned to cover, but it's always Krishna's desires. Many of my classes, I take rain checks for the remaining of the class. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen in this month, in this time, because it's very important class. So let's all focus with rapt attention, and let's all focus the class points, because this is a bonanza month. Okay, so let's all start with our prayers. I'll add a prayer now to my regular prayers also. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Rompa Swami Niti Namne. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you very much for joining. Just a quick, because you're all devotee family whom I know personally also, just a quick thing about, I'm doing good. Don't worry about my health. I'm recovering and everything is fine. Within week 10 days I will be very normal, and we can, with all your prayers, I am doing good. So before you ask me again, I'm just telling you this so that you are at peace while reasoning. Okay, so let's start with this class. This class is very, very important, and few of the new devotees also joined here. Lalita Mataji we have sometimes here, but some devotees have joined newly also. Satyabhama, how are you? Everybody, nice. I'm missing a couple of devotees, but I think I'll send them the recording, but nice. So let's start our class with I'm trying to sectionize this class, devotees. So while making the points also, you try to sectionize the points, discussion points. Okay. First thing we will be discussing about why is this month important. In that second section, we will be discussing is how this month appeared. Second section, what we will be doing is how we know about the glories of Purushottam month. Yes, we know the glories, but where is the authenticity, how we know from which scriptures it is mentioned, it's all we will discuss. And then the third point, what we have to do in this month. Right? That's most important, right? If there is a bonanza sale, what we do? We go and buy the things. So what we have to do? We have to buy. We have to buy something which is very important, and for that we have to pay also. So there is a payment also. Prize. Today we were doing in our Prabhupada Leela Amrita prize affair, some chapter. So my mind was going there. Anyhow, what we have to do and what we should not do is also important. So we will discuss about what we should not do also. Because sometimes we take it for granted that we are doing the things which are prescribed. So it's okay to do the things which are not mentioned as not to do. So we will do the prohibited actions also which we should not do in this month. So this class is going to be a long one, at least 1 hour. No problem, devotees who have joined online, if they have no choice. Whoever have joined, they will sit like this only. But whoever have choices, if you have something really urgent, important, you want to attend, you can always skip after half an hour, after 45 minutes, after 1 hour. I understand everybody has their own schedules. But I will post the recording and then you can continue from wherever you have stopped hearing. But that's not take it for granted, but try to listen how much ever it is possible. I would like to say you during this discussion, I'll be speaking about lot of things which are new and some things which we know already. Prabhupada, when he came to this country, he was asked by the airport authorities. Of course, he came by the ship for the first time, but whenever he entered into this country through the flight, Prabhupada was asked, why are you coming here? And then Prabhupada replied that I'm not coming here to give something new to you, but I'm just here to remind you of what you have forgotten. So nothing is there which you all don't know, being the spirit souls connected to Krishna. But I'm just here an instrument to remind you all about this particular topic of Purushottam month. So please patiently hear, focusedly hear. Our dear Siddha Sankalp, who is the youngest here, also is focusing. Hopefully he will allow his parents to listen. Yeah, so let's all focus on the class. These points, whatever I am going to speak, are from different scriptures. At every mentioning, I might not refer you to the scriptures, but overall I will tell you, these all points are taken from Narada Bhakti Sutra, Naradiya Purana, Padma Purana, Brahma Vaivarta Purana, and different scriptures. Oh, Mataji, we emphasize on Bhagavad Gita, we emphasize on Bhagavatam, we emphasize on Chaitanya Charitamrita. How come these all Puranas are coming into the picture? Yes, Puranas are important, scriptures are important. In Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna has mentioned many times that I am telling this through an authority, though that authority was given the authority by Krishna himself. So referring to authority, referring to scriptures, and we are not doing any karma kandic scriptures here. We are doing the scriptures which are related to Purushottama. Purushottama. Generally, when I sit down and give the class, you all don't get online devotees to see this beautiful picture of Radha Govinda, but here are Radha and Krishna. You can all see here. My Bhakti Riksha live devotees can see, but online devotees cannot see because I sit down due to my leg thing. Today I am sitting up, so you all can take the darshan also. Very nice. One of the important part of our Purushottama Vrata. So for us to relate to, how do we connect to these all Puranas? How can we connect, Mataji? Because all these, whatever 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, we have been into ISKCON and we don't much go into all these Puranas. So how to connect or relate? So the relationship bridge through the bona fide disciplic succession. That's what we look at. Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. Bona fide authority. And here the bona fide authority with which I am speaking is through Bhaktivinoda Thakur's article, When Bhaktivinoda Thakur Time, about the importance of Purushottama month. He has given nice article from Naradiya Purana and added his realization and his experiences, which are all great learnings for us. So this is not disconnected topic. This is a very, very connected topic to all of us. So Purushottam month, I will tell the introduction very quickly, because it is easily understandable. But later again, coming to the main part, I am going to describe you and details and all those things, because here all kinds of crowd is sitting. Like somebody is Brahmanical initiated sitting, somebody is first initiated sitting, somebody is non-initiated sitting, somebody is aspiring devotee sitting, everybody is there. So I want to make this class good for everybody. So we all should know the month of glories of this month, because this month is glorious. This month is very glorious, Purushottam Mas. We have different understandings from our upbringing that this month is not at all a good month. Adhika Mas means not at all a good month. This is an extra month, not good month, not auspicious. No good things happen in this month. No marriages happen, no Griha Pravesh happens, no anything fresh happens in this month, because this is Adhika Mas. We'll discuss what is this Adhika Mas.
When it ends, Mataji?
I will tell you, maybe 29 something. No, it is good month. Don't think about ending. Think about doing. Okay, no. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when he wrote these glories of Purushottam months, he has clearly mentioned that this is must obligation that Vaishnavas should follow. There is no choice. There is no choice for Vaishnavas or who are Vishnu devotees not to follow this month. Obligatory, it said. So if you are a devotee, you are obligated to follow this one. So let's discuss about Adhika Mas quickly. What is this Adhika Mas? If I try to say to Sankalp, this is an extra month, what are you talking, Mataji? Where come extra month will come? There are only 12 months. In that also we have to study. If that extra month is there, give me extra days. I will play for some more time. Right? We all want something extra time. We want to do whatever we want to do. But where is this extra month coming from? Days are same. 365 days in a year, 12 months in a year, 30 days in a month, accordingly, 30, 31, 29, whatever it is. But those are the same thing. Where is this extra month coming from? So let's discuss two. Krishna says what? In Bhagavad Gita and everywhere. I am the time. Time I am. Kalos me. Krishna says time. So Krishna's time is in this planetary system made us to explain. It is divided in the form of seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. So in this orbit, there is something called lunar calendar and there is something called solar calendar. Whoever is interested in this Vedic things, go ahead and research, no problem. I don't want to do that because I accept the authority and I blindly take it because this authority is a bona fide authority. You all can do, whoever is interested, please go ahead and research and find more about this solar calendar, lunar calendar and everything, but I am just giving the information here, what it is said. So, according to the solar calendar, which is generally this English calendar, Europe calendar, 365 days, right? We all know that there is 365 days, but there is not 365 days. There is 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes and 45 seconds. This is approved. This is bona fide. Okay. So there is something called extra. Right? How much is extra? 6 hours, 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay. Now, every 4 years, 1 day gets added. And you all know what is that day added. What is the extra day? Come on. 29th February, leap year. Yes. Leap year. Yes, Mataji. For 4 years, this February 29th comes. So we add this all 6 hours, 9 minutes, 45 seconds for 4 years. That will come to one extra day, that is February 29th. There it is balanced. Now coming to the point of lunar calendar, in solar it is little high. In case of lunar calendar, it is 354 days. Vedic calendar, what we follow, Panchanga, Shastra, Vedic Shastra, 354 days. And specifically, 354 days, 8 hours, 34 minutes and 28 seconds. So now the difference between the solar and lunar calendar in completing this whole orbit, if we properly analyze, it is 1 year, in 1 year time, it is 10 days, 21 minutes, 31 seconds and 16 milliseconds, some calculation. So if we take this calculation every 32 months, I know math is not favorite subject for everybody, it's not for me at all. When I sleep after my marriage also, I used to get dreams, nightmares that I'm sitting in the hall and writing my math exam. So don't worry, but still for Krishna, everything is okay. Every 32 months, we get added, realigns the lunar and solar eclipse. So together, every 32 months, it comes to one extra month. So that is the Adhika Mas. Okay? So there are 7 extra months in 19 years. We talk about, why did I mention this? I will tell you. 7 extra months in 19 years. Okay, we'll talk about it. Why did I say this Vedic calculation? Let's now try to understand from the Puranas what is the glorious aspect about this month. We know that Kartik month is glorious, right? Wonderful month. Damodar month. We all wait for that month. We all do the worship of Krishna in that month as Yashoda Damodar for the whole month. That's the only month when we do worship of the Radha Damodar whole month evening with the Giviks. Yes or no? So that's glorious, that's amazing. And the presiding deity for the Kartik month is Srimati Radharani. So Radharani is the most merciful, giving us the mercy. So we heard about Kartik month. Chaitra Masa, that falls in a March, Ugadi starting, what starts all the masas. So it is nice. It is nice those months. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the Marga Shirsha month, in the months. So Mataji, never we heard about this month. Always, many of us Indians, here we are all Indians though, but many of the Indians have a wrong conception of this Adhika Mas. I cannot say wrong conception, but incomplete conception of Adhika Mas. ये नहीं करना है, वो नहीं करना है, ये अच्छा नहीं होता है, ये inauspicious होता है. Lot of wrong conceptions. Now we will hear the beautiful katha. Most beautiful katha I can say. I know Krishna katha is most beautiful. Topmost. But for to get that Krishna katha's love, we have to know all these things. Any Purana, any Shastra, any Ashtakam, any prayer will have something called Falashruti. Isn't it, devotees? Falashruti is the result of whatever we are doing. It is mentioned. So before, especially like me, devotees, before even doing anything, I will look for the Falashruta. What is the benefit I am going to get? Each and everything, Samsara Dava prayers which we start morning onwards, till everything we do has Falashruti. Does this Falashruti really work, Mataji? It says that one who does Mangalarti every day in the morning, they will go back to Goloka. Is that real? If not real, why would it have been mentioned? It is real. It is real if you do it with complete faith. Unknowingly done mistakes, one other advantage. Okay, we'll come to that point later. But it is real. So this Falashruti for this month, whatever we are going to speak is real. Okay, now we will go to the Katha part. Everybody likes stories. Wish Hari could have been here, Sahishnu could have been here. Beautiful story. But you have to focus for this story. Story inside a story, story inside a story, story inside a story. Subhadra, Satyabhama. Too many stories are going to come up. To keep up with them, you have to make the points. Okay, you are listening me after long, I know, but I remembered you. Yeah, thank you. So beautiful Katha. I like Bhagavatam. We all like Bhagavatam. I love Bhagavad Gita. Little more inclination towards Bhagavad Gita. That's my thing. But I like Bhagavatam. My Prabhu loves Bhagavatam. I like Bhagavad Gita. I like Bhagavatam. So let's start with Naimisharanya. Right? Srimad Bhagavatam starts with Naimisharanya. So many people say how to link this Purushottam Mass to Bhagavatam or anything important, Mataji. So let's start with Naimisharanya. You all know, I don't want to give details on that. In the Naimisharanya, the rishis, munis were performing yajnas for the welfare of everybody. Nothing for mujhe ye chahiye, mujhe ye chahiye, mujhe ye dena, mujhe ye dena. Some mantras are there, some karmakandic rituals are there wherein you only ask for you. You only ask for you and your family. That's it. Nothing else. But here it's not like that. The rishis are making wonderful endeavor of asking for the benediction for the whole future living entities, coming up living entities. Right? We all know Bhagavatam, our Srimad Bhagavatam mention starts with the 6 important questions what Goswamis ask. But generally, Shaunakadi rishis ask 6 questions. But generally, these all rishis are not just sitting for Bhagavatam only because Bhagavatam is the ultimate one. Yes, Bhagavatam is the ultimate one, and what they received out of all, Bhagavatam is the best one they received. But remaining all Puranas, remaining all Shastras, remaining all Vedic dharmas and regulative things are being mentioned by Suta Goswami to Shaunakadi rishis. This is very important point. Many of the devotees think that, just Srimad Bhagavatam, that's it. Srimad Bhagavatam is the most important thing. That most important thing is been given by Suta Goswami to all of them because they have asked what is the ultimate benefit or ultimate shelter or what is best for the living entities for realization, self-realization. But here it's not like that. He has mentioned lot of Puranas, lot of Vedic injunctions, Vedic scriptures to all these munis and rishis. Not only just for them, for all the future generations. When they gave those all things, the story starts with when he entered Naimisharanya. This was the first thing happening. Okay? And where did you get this from, Mataji? Naradiya Purana, because this is all narrated by Narada only. So, in this Naimisharanya, all are waiting. And when Suta Goswami comes, the first thing is they don't ask like, what did you hear from Shukadeva Goswami? What they ask is, first they offer their obeisances, first they glorify Suta Goswami, and they ask, give us something which is beneficial for everybody. This is the very important prayer all Mahatmas pray. Before even asking for themselves, they ask for the welfare of everybody. And in that everybody, they are also included. Andaru baundali, andarilla nenu undali. Everyone should be good and I should be one of that everyone. That's our concept. But they always wanted to. So in this Naimisharanya, they were all waiting. And then they ask for, please let us know that which can be beneficial for everybody, and we all can go back now, also future, to Krishna. In that process, Suta Goswami tells everyone that I am right now coming from a very important place. He goes to pilgrimage places, all the pilgrimage places. He's going. And then he says, I am now coming from Hastinapur. In Hastinapur, on the banks of Mother Ganges, there is an historical event happened. And we all know that historical event, right? The historical event is first discourse of Srimad Bhagavatam class given by Shukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. And I was there. So it starts like this. But before even starting Srimad Bhagavatam, what Suta Goswami is telling, we should all listen, because it is related to Purushottam Mass. So then he says it was ecstatic, it was blissful. He glorifies the Bhagavatam rendering by Shukadeva Goswami. First, that is the first thing we have to go do. We are not qualified to find fault with anything. We are a drop in the ocean. How can we find a fault with the mountain? Mountains might have some faults, but are we qualified to find the faults? No. Then why? He starts saying it's such a bliss. And then immediately started the glorification of the Lord. These all glories of Supreme Lord, he's mentioning very clearly, again reference, these all, so whoever is noting down, note it down. The story starts again, second part of the story. These all glories which I am going to speak about the Supreme Lord to you, which are ultimately beneficial, ultimate beneficiary things, those are spoken to Narada Muni. Wonderful. It is not said Narada Muni is speaking here. These are spoken to Narada Muni. Hierarchy. Don't miss the hierarchy. Suta Goswami, Shaunakadi Rishi's inside story. These glories are being told to Narada Muni. Wonderful. And who is telling these stories to Narada Muni, or who is telling this glorification to Narada Muni? Sankalp, listen. So Narada Muni, we all know, Narayana, traveling preacher he is, always traveling. It's a boon for him actually. He sees everything in his life is as arrangement by Krishna, and he sees that Prabhupada also mentioned very nice thing. Later I'll speak because today we won't have class. Prabhupada also mentioned somewhere that this is a curse given by the, okay, anyhow, we will talk later. I will go there, then I won't come back. So Narada Muni once went in his pilgrimage to a place called Badrikashrama. We all know it's a pilgrimage place, it's a pious place. So in this Badrikashrama, he met Naranarayan Rishi. Naranarayan Rishi is none other than the incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Many people get confused this Narayana Rishi with Lord Narayana. No, he is not Lord Narayana, but he is the incarnation of Supreme Personality of the Godhead, like Lord Kapiladev. We have the mention of Lord Kapiladev in Srimad Bhagavatam. It's like that only, because Supreme Lord Krishna has many times guided his intimate devotees to go to Narayana Rishi and get the guidance from them for spiritual enlightenment. वहाँ पे भेजा उनको, so he is important. So in this Badrikashrama, this Narayana Rishi, who is none other than Supreme Lord, is glorifying the Supreme Lord in this way. What is the glorification of the Supreme Lord? Very, very nice glorification. Narada Muni went, and then immediately Narnarayan Rishi, as soon as he see the best devotee of the Lord Narada Muni, he started glorifying the Supreme Lord. And there is a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, I'll mention you the reference later, but it says that all the essence of ultimate truth, Satyam Vratam Satya Priyam, you can Google also with that, it's mentioned in Srimad, is to know Krishna fully. Now, Narada Muni offered his obeisances, and all great souls, obviously, we have been discussing, the Mahajans always talk about what is beneficial for everybody. So he did not go and ask, which is the important month, what austerities we have to do, tell me. No, he went and asked, what is beneficial? We could do like that only, right? I get almost in this last week, Mataji, so many calls. Mataji, I heard Purushottam Mata is important. I heard so. It's not for themselves. Great people will ask. He just asked, what is the thing which is going to give some sale, which is going to give some shortcut. Because Manda, Sumanda, everybody is having less memory. What is the shortcut or what is the easy way one can follow? Like Bhima asked, right? We do Nirjala Pandava Ekadashi. That Bhima asked that I cannot do Ekadashis every 15 days. Give me something special, and that day I will do only one day. Then Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi comes. Similarly, so here he is asking for something which is beneficial through easy process, especially for Gruhastas. Gruhastas every day cannot do the austerities similar to that of sannyasis or brahmacharis, because their ashrama is very important ashrama, wherein this Gruhastha ashrama supports brahmacharis, vanaprasthas and sannyasis also. Somebody is not unmuted. Please try to unmute yourself. So how can this renunciates progress? How can this Gruhasthas progress? He's clearly asking. So these all different questions are addressed by Naranarayan Rishi. So when the narration of this Krishna Katha starts, we all should remember a very important thing, what Bhagavatam says. So please, it's auspicious month only, so we will do only in auspicious months. No, other months are not auspicious. No, any moment in your life where you are not thinking about Krishna is inauspicious. Period. 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 If now you are sitting all here, 13 people, somebody is thinking about something, somebody is thinking about something, somebody is seeing something. So this is all inauspicious only, unless we think about Krishna. I'm not saying this is wrong or right, but it is inauspicious. To understand what is inauspicious. So, nashta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Just by reading everyday Srimad Bhagavatam, all the contaminations are removed. But the important catch point here is nityam. Constantly you have to do that. Here there is a sale. Only this month we are safe. Okay. So there is nityam. But it is good. It is good to know all these things. But for the sinful reactions are cleared by reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, and what they are going to do, and what this process is going to do is, our desires or inclinations which are towards the illusory things, which are towards the temporary things, which are towards the asat things, those desires have been cleared. Desires means not every desire. If you have a desire to chant nicely, whole universe will help us to chant nicely. I'm not talking about that spiritual desire which is connected eternally to the soul. I'm talking about the desires which are making us inclined towards asat. There is something called sat, there is something called asat. You all know the difference. So that asat inclinations are being destroyed. So Purushottam Mas, then Narayan Rishi started saying, Purushottam month is the month which grants not only spiritual benefit. Of course, spiritual benefit is there. Sometimes we feel, okay, spiritual benefit is there, but current situation, how to get out of it, right? Material situation. Sankalp was sick continuously since last almost 1.5 months. He was one after the other is going on. I am suffering with my legs since last 3 months. Somebody is having something. But this Purushottam Mas Vrata observance not only uplifts our spiritual consciousness, but also it gives us health protection, prosperity, happiness, everything. And the ultimate thing is raise our consciousness to the level wherein we can go back to Godhead. So then Narad Muni, like naive person like me, he is an instrument, nothing like he will not know anything, but like me, he asked, you are telling about this Purushottam Mas. Where is this Purushottam Mas coming from? What is the identity of this Purushottam Mas? Now please tell me the glories of Purushottam Mas. Now Narayan Rishi is trying to tell another story to tell the importance of Purushottam Mas. So story, inside a story. Satyabhama, you are making a count. Story, inside a story. Now the next story is coming. So Narayana Rishi is telling about the interaction between Lord Sri Krishna and Yudhishthir Maharaj. And everything I am saying, you devotees, reference again, anybody want? Naradiya Purana. So here Narayana Rishi is speaking about Lord Krishna and Yudhishthir Maharaj to explain the importance of Purushottam Mas to Narada Muni. Yes? Online devotees, you are all with me. You can show thumbs ups, hearts, whatever you can. Good? We are all good. Okay. Narayan Rishi is telling another story. Yudhishthir Maharaj about Pandavas. Yudhishthir Maharaj, what is the situation of Yudhishthir Maharaj before going to Vanvas or before he lost his kingdom? in the dice game. He lost his wife. He lost all his opulence. Draupadi Devi was insulted the worst way one lady can be insulted. And finally, after this whole drama and Krishna coming and rescuing and everything, he's the director of the drama, not in a mundane sense, transcendental drama. So after everything, what happens? Vanvas again. 12 साल ये करो, 1 साल वो करो, वनवास साल करो, अज्ञातवास करो. And during that period, they took the shelter of a place called Kamyavan. People who are around know that Kamyavan is the place where they went for Vanvas. They were almost finishing their Vanvas time. And Krishna goes there. Krishna likes to see their devotees. It's not that always they remember about Krishna and they come, but sometimes Krishna also wants to go and see them. Oh, Mataji, how did Krishna know? GPS, text message, email? But Krishna doesn't need all those things. Krishna is Antaryami. Whenever he thinks he wants to go somewhere, he just thinks and he is appeared there for them. So as soon as these Pandavas and Draupadi Devi saw Krishna devotees, believe me, when they saw Krishna, their happiness didn't have any bounds. It was kind of in this Vanavas, they were seeing him first time or most probably second time, but maybe let's consider as first time. They were very, 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 very happy. And they were going through a lot of problems. It's not easy to stay in a forest, first thing. It's not easy to stay in a forest. And they were staying in a forest, a lot of problems in forest, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. In the house only, if one switch doesn't work, we have irritation going on in our mind. एक switch काम नहीं कर रहा है, switch काम नहीं कर रहा है, switch काम नहीं कर रहा है. अभी forest में रहेंगे तो क्या होगा उनका हाल? So they are there in the forest and their condition is not at all good. Not at all good. But when they saw Krishna, they forgot totally everything. Here I remember again something called Mukundamala Stotra. From the Mukundamala Stotra, most of you know here Mukundamala Stotra. Those who don't know, it's a book, Mukundamala Stotra, written by Kulashekara Alvar. He is a great devotee of the Lord. And what did he write in his Mukundamala Stotra number 8 is, today I am going to abandon and give up all again story inside. Please forgive me. I'll try to finish by 9 o'clock. I don't know. Let's see. So he is praying to Krishna and he's saying that today, right now, like we all can pray. Today I will abandon all my sufferings. Wow. We could all do that, right? Today I will abandon all my sufferings and give up all my sorrows, which I am going through in this desert of material existence. First thing we have to understand that this material existence is a desert. We think that this is La La Land and try to make ourselves comfortable in this La La Land, which is really an ignorant thing. Trying to make yourself comfortable in the most uncomfortable place. So who can be more foolish than this? So one may think now, how can we give up these sorrows? He's so nicely saying that he will give up immediately. Can we get some tips, please? He said, so I'm not going to leave that he said and that. How he said also, there is a nice poetry he has given. He has said that, now I will immerse myself in the lake of Hari. In the lake of Hari. Hari means the one who steals all the problems. So here we are talking about problems, sorrows, right? So he has mentioned clearly as Hari. He says, Lord Hari is an ocean. Lord's hands and legs are like lotuses in the lake. And the lake is filled with the lotuses. As our Kunti Maharani prays so nicely every day to make that prayer. Namo Pankaja Nabhaya, Namo Pankaja Maline, Namo Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankajangirav. So nice prayer. So the Kulashekar Alvar is saying, I am in a desert. What would a person who gets a water body after so long being in the desert, what he would do? He will jump into that water body. He will immerse into that water body. So Kulashekar Alvar is comparing his life to be in a desert because his heart has become like his humility. He's feeling like, I'm not a devotee. I'm not getting any devotional service from myself to Krishna. He's feeling vacant. So he's saying that I'm going to take the shelter. And he is explaining nicely. The eyes of the Lord he is comparing to fishes. What is the importance of the fish's eyes? Fish's eyes never rest. They are restless, always chanchala. They will be looking here, looking here, looking here, looking here. Fish sleeps with an open eyes. Fish doesn't close its eyes and sleep. He sleeps or rests with an open eyes. So like that, our dear Krishna, my dear Hari, is keeping his eyes open and continuously, recording outunga project, continuously looking for his devotees who are pining for him. One of the Bhakti Shastri lessons I have learnt 15 years back almost was not only the three things what Krishna come for in Bhagavad Gita mentioned, like you can all recite Bhagavad Gita verse which mentions three things why he has come. Why he has come? Kirtida Mataji, why he has come? Yeah. No, three things. First to last you have to say. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Other than these three important things mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna comes for one more important thing, which I learned 15 years back, was to please his devotees who are feeling the separation from him. Such beautiful Lord. So he is restless, seeing and looking for the devotees who are pining with his separation. They are always searching. His eyes are like searching always for his devotees. And the arms are compared to the waves of the lake. What I will do is immerse in this lake and drink the beautiful, dazzling beauty and aura and love of Krishna. That's what Mukunda Mala Stotra 8 Kulashekar Alvar is explaining. Coming back to our story. I know stories. Please remind me. Mataji, you are going too much. Okay. You can do that. Okay. Coming back to the story, Pandavas and Draupadi Devi gave up all their suffering and stayed with the prayers, stayed with the shelter seeking. Their condition is not very, very good, but still, as soon as they saw, they felt happiness. But what did Krishna feel? Krishna somehow, it's a transcendental Leela. Krishna doesn't feel angry on any of the devotees. He is not partial to anybody. He is not bad to anybody. But he was thinking that, why did Duryodhana not listen to me? His Leela. If Duryodhana would have listened, then how would Bhagavad Gita we will all know, right? His Leela. But his feeling, his transcendental feeling, he's like, it's above what we can understand. He is feeling that, how did Duryodhana do this wrong thing? He could have accepted. Because of him, these all people are facing like this. And in reciprocation, I'm coming to the Purushottam Mass. I'm going to relate. If you are all following properly, then you will know where I'm going to relate. I'm at least for the live devotees, I will have question answers, okay? Why did I tell the story of this? Why did I tell the story of us? So be attentive. So, and in reciprocation, listen carefully, very carefully. When Pandavas saw this condition of Krishna, they were all really afraid. What is this? Is this our Krishna? Is he doing because he loves us so much? Or else he is not angry at anybody? Or he is not inimical to anybody? Then how come he is behaving like this? Is this our Krishna? And then they start pacifying Krishna. Think about devotees pacifying Krishna. It's always Krishna or Krishna's devotees pacify each other. But they are pacifying Krishna. Who pacified Krishna? Recently we celebrated a big festival. Narsingha Chaturdashi. Prahlada pacified Narsingadev, right? So here the Pandavas and Draupadi Devi pacified Krishna. And Krishna felt what in that pacification, you know? He did not take it for granted like, oh, ऐसे तो मुझे बहुत लोग pacify करते हैं. ऐसे नहीं लिया उन्होंने. He could feel in Pandavas the friendship, the devotion and the love. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tataham bhakti upaharitam ashnami prayatatmana. What is mentioned here? With loving devotion. He just did not say, okay, just get the flowers, whatever are growing outside, just get the leaves, whatever are going on, then put it on the altar like this. Okay, you take it. No. Loving devotional service. So that loving devotional service along with friendship and love and devotion together, Krishna has seen in his devotees while this pacification is going on. And then his heart is filled again with happiness. The same happiness what the devotees are seeing Lord Krishna, after devotees reciprocation, Lord is feeling the same happiness. How wonderful it is! Let's all go to Goloka. Let's all go to Goloka. Gopakishore, right? Gopakumar goes to Brihad Bhagavatamrita. How happy feeling seeing each other. That Leela is again a different Leela. I have done classes on that, but I would wish every day I could do the Leela on Brihad Bhagavatamrita. The position of us when we go to Krishna. What is the position of us? What is the position of Krishna? It's a beautiful rendering. Okay. Lord Krishna with his own, listen carefully. Here nobody asked Lord Krishna what is Purushottam Mass again. Similar to that of the story of Narad Muni not asking. What is it? Lord Krishna with his own. Swa Ichha. Right? Whatever we do activities, devotees, they are not called Srimati Leela, Lalita Leela, Vrajeshwari Leela, Satyabhama Leela. No. We are all doing activities because of our karma. So that activities are not called Leela. But when Krishna decides to do with his own will and desire, that's called Leela. So Krishna with his Swa Ichha started explaining about the importance of Purushottam Mass to who? Satyabhama to who? Satyabhama to who? Pandavas and Draupadi Devi. He is explaining. So he is explaining about this month. Just think about how important is this month. Krishna is explaining about this Adhika Mass to Pandavas and Draupadi for their spiritual well-being. So, how fortunate we are to be in this disciplic succession to know that fortunate thing. Would we ever have known? Yadi Prabhupada na hoite. His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj. Beautiful song. Without Prabhupada, without disciplic succession, without Guru Parampara, where are we? Who would tell us the stories of Yudhishthir Maharaj and Draupadi, what happened with them, intimate stories? So he speaks about this extra month. What is the story with this extra month? Why do people reject this month? They called it as unfit month, or listen carefully, Mala. We all know Mala? Mala? We can relate to this Mala Mass through the Amala Purana of Srimad Bhagavatam. Why Srimad Bhagavatam is called Amala? It is spotless. So Mala means, literal meaning is stool. Mala, dirty. Dirty month it is called. Why? There is a beautiful understanding given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. I give the references very much, Mataji. Don't ask me after the class, Mataji told me this point, where is this taken from? I am telling you, in the Manda Sumanda category of the Kali Yuga, I am the topmost one. My memory is zero. My memory is completely zero. So don't ask me again. Whoever wants to make points, now only you make points, or refer to my class again back. So, in Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions a very technical understanding about why this month is called Mala Mass, or we have to understand. If somebody comes and asks you, you ISKCON devotees, you Gaudiya Vaishnavas follow this month so nicely, but this month is inauspicious. This month is abominable. Why do you do all these things in this month? Then we have an answer to say them. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jiva Goswami, I love them. I'm indebted, eternally indebted to them. So, there are two kinds of Shastras, devotees. One is Smartha Shastra and one is called Paramartha Shastra. Names both itself, who know the Sanskrit can understand what is it. Smartha Shastra is all the, like you call Smartha Brahmanas, who are very ritualistic, who are very karma kandic, madi, achara, very good. But that's still incomplete unless you go to the bhava level. The ultimate thing is you have to go to the bhava level. So karma kandic things, ritualistic things, strictly following things. So what did these great devotees did is, they distributed all the things what they know to be performed through the Vedic injunctions, what to do, what not to do, in all these 12 months. They did not put that in this Adhika Mass, which comes once in 3 years. They did not even consider about that month. Smartha Brahminical devotees. I'm not talking about Kali Yuga. This Smarthic nature was there since evolution. There are millions of consciousness from there. So they did not give any importance to this month. No importance. This is not good to do any material activity, any good things, group action, we all discussed. But what did Bhaktivinoda Thakur say? Let's listen from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Paramartha Shastra. What did he say in this Paramartha Shastra? He's saying, it's a poetic one. Oh Jiva, during this Adhika Mas, why we have to be lazy? Why we are laxing? Why we are taking a break from everything? This month is free from all kinds of ritualistic karmakandic procedures, so we have completed time to devote towards Lord Krishna. Let's do the Hari Bhajana to the Golokanatha. Because that Golokanatha, we all know who is Golokanatha. Krishna. Golok, the Natha of Golnaka, king of Goloka, himself has ascertained, very important point, authority again. Golokanatha himself has ascertained that this is the best of all months. Oh, Mataji, I was thinking all these days as Kartik as the best month. Don't worry. Sale is there on Black Friday, sale is on there again, Memorial Day, sale is sale. Why do you worry that which is good or which is bad? You need an item that is getting at best price now, which is less than, just go and grab it. Don't worry. Oh, is that more? Is this less? Don't worry. So all the months are good if you remember Krishna. So but Krishna has mentioned that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that this is the superior to than any month in the year, including the Chaitra, including the Kartik, including the Margashira also. Because it is easy for the Vaishnavas to get upliftment. Padma Purana speaks 1,000 times benefited. When I tell to my son can you please read Bhagavatam Shreyas in regularly also, he says, I already read for 1,000 times and you have made a pompous about it, told to everybody that I read 1,000 times. In a lifetime, 1,000 times is enough to read. So I did my part, so don't ask me again. He read 1,000 times. Literally, he read more than 1,000 times. It's not Atishayokti. He did for 7-8 years continuously, every day, 7-8 chapters, every day, cantos he did. Anyhow, that's not again glorifying him. But what I'm saying is, if you do in this 1 month, Srimad Bhagavatam completion, let's say only translations also, it's like you have done 1,000 times Srimad Bhagavatam. So all the devotees who are following ISKCON, who are following Krishna consciousness, who are like following the Gaudiya Vaishnava path, Prabhupada has given 16 rounds of chanting. So that means we are doing 16,000 rounds of chanting. Don't feel happy. We can do 64 rounds every day. So 64 rounds will be 64,000 rounds. अरे भाई सेल ही चल रहा है और वहाँ पे लिमिट ही नहीं है तो क्यों ना ज़्यादा ले ले. Certain limited items will be there, right? Krishna's mercy is unlimited. कुछ items होते हैं, only 2 in this sale. When I go to Aldi, very nice sale. Anyhow, my mind will go there. But limit होता है, coupon होता है, limit होता है इतना. So I don't want to go into that. But anyhow, this month has no limits. This month has, you do 64 rounds, 64 into 1,000. They are not saying that though you do 64, you are going to get 16,000. No, you are going to get 64,000 benefit. Okay, so let's talk about this Adhika Masa. Who is she? Personification. Why I am saying she is, everything in Krishna's creation is personification. Water is personification, milk is personification, there is heatum, there is sheetum, Mother Earth is she, plants are she, like this is she, okay, personification. So Krishna says that, Krishna says to, again story inside a story, Satyabhama, Subhadra, everybody who is keeping a track, don't ask me the track again, I might forget. So what I am saying is inside a story again. So here we are talking about exclusively who is she, what is she. Why did this all come up first of all? Adhika Masa is a personification. That means she can talk, she can hear, she can feel. Okay? So this Adhika Masa, conscious being, went to Lord Narayana. Crying to Vaikuntha. Lord Narayana was confused, Vaikuntha. He says that you are here. Lord Vishnu is saying you are here. What is Vaikuntha called, devotees? Vaikuntha is called no kunta, no suffering. And this lady is crying here. What is this? What is happening? Tell me what is the issue. I am going to clear everything for you. Tell me. Then she says, I am Adhika Masa. I am an extra month. I have no name. Devotees, think about one moment without having this material identity of name itself. But this month doesn't have any identity. No name, no protector, no shelter, no presiding deity. I'm like an orphan. Please help me, please help me. And then Lord Vishnu says, soon your suffering will be gone. This is sometime like googling our mind, right? When that soon will come. When that soon will come. Yes, Krishna has Abhay Hasta, but क्या बोलते हैं, देर है लेकिन अंधेर नहीं है, लेकिन कितना देर है वो हमको पता नहीं चल रहा है. So to make that देर short, to make that long time short, we have Purushottam Masa. Anyhow, so this Adhika Masa says, no, don't give me that benediction like that, soon you will be, please do the immediate thing what you can do. Then here an amazing thing going on, devotees who say that Lord Vishnu, how he is less than Krishna, how Krishna is superior to Lord Vishnu. This particular Narada Diya Purana, in which, now I am giving you hierarchy. Suta Goswami is speaking to Shaunakadi Rishis, and then Narad Muni is speaking to Narayana Rishi, and then Krishna is speaking to Pandavas, and now the story is coming off of Adhikamas taking the shelter of Vishnu, and Vishnu is saying, let's go to Goloka! Let's go to Goloka and pray to Lord Krishna. This is class not made by ISKCON devotees. This reference is not given by Prabhupada. This reference is given from Naradiya Purana, which is eternal. तो ये क्वेश्चन ही माइंड में से निकाल दीजिए. Forget about demigods. Now you think about demigods. What is their condition, right? So Vishnu is subordinate to Lord Krishna, and Lord Vishnu is saying like this nicely, one day we all should be given the hand by Lord Narayana like that. Please come Adhika Masa. He's giving this hand like this to the lady personification of Adhika Masa. He takes her hand. Imagine, devotees, imagine. This is nectar. Imagine. Satyabhama, imagine. So, not Satyabhama Mataji, sorry, Satyabhama Mataji, every time I'm saying Satyabhama, I'm talking to Subhadra and Satyabhama, who are together joining kids from Boston. They know me since more than a decade. They have been growing up in Krishna consciousness with little bit of touch I gave to them every year. But anyhow, so like this, come like this. Even you, Mataji, Satyabhama Mataji, for you also. Okay? So just give hand. Lord Vishnu is extending his hand and saying to Adhika Masa, Anil Prabhu, you have to mute yourself. I'm sorry, you have to mute yourself. Sorry. I know you're listening very carefully, but it's unmuted. So, thank you, Prabhuji. So, like this, nicely he extends his hand, and Adhika Masa, no other shelter. We say, right? Akinchanatvam. No other material shelter. So, she just helplessly accepts this shelter. Anil Prabhu, I know, but it's getting unmuted again and again. Please mute. Anil Prabhu, please mute. Anil Prabhu, please mute. Somehow. Yeah, Anil Prabhu, please mute. So anyhow, so just taking the hand of Adhika Masa, traveling towards Goloka from Vaikunta. देखो माताजी, देखो विष्णु क्या कर रहे हैं, हाथ पकड़ के ले जा रहे हैं. So sweet. And during their travel, after some time, that aura of Goloka Dhamnini Jadamni Tale Chatasya Chintamani Prakara Sadmash Kalpa Vriksha. That aura was so much that Adhika Mas could not take it. Because one thing, Adhika Mas still doesn't know the glories of Krishna. She was only to awe and reverence of Vishnu. The love of Krishna is topmost. So that aura of love also, it was too much for her. Because आपको अगर गुलाब जामुन का टेस्ट पता ही नहीं है बिल्कुल, और सडनली आपको सब सॉल्टी पता है, सब स्पाइसी पता है, सडनली आपको गुलाब जामुन दो तो आपको उसका टेस्ट पता नहीं चलेगा. यू थिंक दैट दिस इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. So for her it was too much. So what Vishnu was doing is, Vishnu was shading her. Lord Adhika Mas was behind Vishnu and Vishnu was shading her, and they both are going. I'm imagining one more, while imagining Lord Kapila Dev seeing his mother going in another Bhagavatam's nice picture painting. Lord Kapila Dev, okay, anyhow, we'll talk. Yeah. We'll go somewhere else. But anyhow, so now, coming to the back point, Adhika Mas and Lord Vishnu is going to Goloka, and that aura was there. And what happened, devotees? Everybody are like, what happened, devotees? What did the Goloka doorkeepers say? Please come. Of course. Please come. Everybody is welcome. I'm just making you laugh. Of course. Who is said no into Goloka? Nobody. And that to Lord Vishnu is getting somebody? We always mention that he is non-different from Krishna. He is in office, he is in home. So office Krishna is taking somebody to the home Krishna. That's okay. So everybody welcomed them, greatly welcomed them. As soon as when they see Krishna, when Adhikamas go to Vaikunta, Narayana is sitting on his throne. When Narayana and Adhikamas going to Goloka, Krishna is busy playing with the Gopa boys and gopis. This is the difference. And they have to wait. Oh, please come, Krishna. Oh, please come, Krishna. And then Krishna comes. And when Krishna comes, Lord Vishnu immediately, I know four-handed form. We don't know which two hands came together, but two hands came together and he offered obeisances to Lord Krishna. This is the importance. Lord Vishnu paid his obeisances to Lord Krishna. Many people have this doubt. If it is simple doubt, we can clear with Shastra. If that is sitting in their mind because of conditioning, it is very hard to remove. That can happen only through association of the devotees. So, Lord Krishna is now, I am not saying any stories which I dreamt yesterday night, devotees. This is from Naradiya Purana scripture, which is very authentic. So, don't think that Mataji is ISKCON, so she will tell Krishna is great only always. No. So, then after that, Vishnu starts glorifying Lord Krishna. What is there to glorify about Krishna when both are same, right? But he glorifies and says that I'm missing this place. Why you are putting me there? I'm missing this place. I want to come and play with you. Like that. And then Lord Krishna nicely gives him a seat. You sit, you can't stand like me or run like me. You sit here nicely. You are used to getting sitting. So sit there. And then he is given a nice throne. All gopis and seeing, what is this throne business here coming? He got this throne from Vaikunta or what? We have a saying in Telugu. Pattu chira katkunti. పీతాంబరం కట్టుకొని పీట సంకలో పెట్టుకుంది. What does that mean is if you are wearing a nice pattu saree, that lady is always carrying a seat in her armpit and they're going wherever he put that seat and sits on that. Like that gopis were wondering, what is this throne business? Who sits on the throne in Goloka Vrindavan? So anyhow, getting back again, then our dear Vishnu says, come on, what are you thinking? I bowed down. What is your problem? Bow down. Adhikamas, he's saying, he's gesturing. And the Adhikamas does the dandavats to Krishna. And while doing the dandavats, she's crying again. And then all the gopas, they're compassionate. They're very compassionate. So they... Hold on 1 second, please. Mataji's. Okay, so Adhikamas, when was crying, all these gopas and gopis come with compassion. They lift her and says, what are you worrying about? What are you worrying about? There is one thing I want to mention, devotees here, that after seeing Krishna, where is the sorrow? Mataji, you say Krishna is so jubilant, so he's Ananta, he's Achyuta. How can we expect that after seeing Krishna, there is something called sorrow? Just by seeing Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, so many desires Dhruva Maharaj carried. As soon as he saw Krishna, he forgot everything. He said, I don't want anything. Just by the touch of the conch shell, if Dhruva Maharaj is so much getting purity and love, then how come Adhikamas is bowing down to Krishna and still she is crying? This is Leela, kids. Leela devotees. I say kids, I'm sorry. My usual time. This is Leela. This is pastime. This pastime involves lot of things. We can relate this to guru and disciple relationship also. The pastimes, the activities between guru and disciples are like that. They need not do that, but they do that because to give the pleasure to the devotees, to make the devotees learn, to make us all get this love. Engaging in services, it's not that they want to take the service, but engaging, they get the purity. That's why. So here Adhikamas is crying, then Krishna, all the gopis started. And Adhikamas says Krishna says come here. Do you want to eat laddu? Do you want to eat makhan? He's not asking what is your problem. So let's go. He's giving all the goodies what they have got. And Adhikamas is saying, no. And then he says, what happened? And she tells all the story. We need not repeat that story, that how deserted she is feeling, how abandoned she is feeling, like nobody prays her, etc. Then she says, I wanted to die. I wanted to give up my life. you please take away your kala, your time. Don't keep this adhikamas at all. I want to die. And during saying this, she falls down unconscious. She falls down unconscious. This is from Naradiya Purana. And then our dear Garuda is there. Garuda is always there. Vishnu is there, Garuda will be there, right? Garuda immediately takes care of us by fanning. How does he fan? He doesn't have. With his wings, he fans. And then that adhikamas comes to her consciousness. And then they all sit, and then Krishna asks nicely, so how can I help you? Who will ask us, how can I help you? No children, no husband, no wife. How can I help you? Only Parama Karuna Vaishnavas will ask you, how can I help you? That's it. Nobody else will ask you. If somebody is asking who is in an elevated position, how are you? That means how is your sadhana going on? How is your Krishna conscious life is going on? It's not how are you means did your leg pain reduce? Did your ear pain reduce? Of course, those are all added secondary things. But basically when a sannyasi is asking you how are you, when basically somebody is asking like this, that means they are concerned about the eternality. They are concerned about the truth. Okay, so it's all nice now. See, the offering obeisances of Lord Vishnu to Krishna, I remembered one verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita. We all know first two lines, we are very familiar and we keep on speaking those. Ekela, Ishvara, Krishna, Are Sabha, Britya. These two lines we are very much versed with, right? And then continues, Yare Yache Nachaya, Se Tache Kare Nritya. The words itself say you what is the meaning. Lord Krishna alone is the supreme personality of the Godhead. Alone, and remaining everybody is the servant of Lord Krishna. They dance as he makes them dance. Including everybody. Jivas, demigods, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva. We'll hear about Shiva also if time permits and Krishna allows. We'll hear about Shiva. He's saying something. Okay, so it's so beautiful. Adi Leela, chapter 5, 142 verse. Go to the details. Beautiful verse. Now Padma Purana is describing while paying obeisances, Lord Vishnu was feeling like I am paying obeisances to not myself but the part of myself which is always enjoying. The part of myself which is always enjoying. Krishna, he is always enjoying. So Goloka Vrindavan is a place of best enjoyment. Now we will discuss about 8 verses. Not too much my time. I'll limit my time to Krishna already 9. We have to take a second session or what? Lot of things to discuss, devotees. Take second session, right, Prabhuji? Too many details. Okay, let's start with 8 verses first, which will finish in 5 to 6 minutes. And then we will discuss about what to do and what not to do. So coming up attractions will be what to do and what not to do. And whoever are interested, they can talk to me personally and I'll give you simply notes that what to do and what not to do. Because Sunday onwards, our month is starting. Our ISKCON calendar says 16, but it is on 17 onwards. Yeah. It's 17 onwards. Confirmed by Madhupati Prabhu, temple president. So I don't want to research again. Yeah, it's a misprint or day or time or tithi or Brahma Muhurta. I don't know. I follow the authority. Madhupati Prabhu said 17th. So let's do it from 17th. Generally, it is during the Brahma Muhurta when it falls. That day only they will start. Amavasya starts Brahma Muhurta tomorrow morning. Day after tomorrow morning. Tomorrow there is no Amavasya to start with. So Amavasya starts on 17th. So our Purushottam Mass also starts with 17. So these 8 verses, don't leave. Subhadra, don't leave. These 8 verses, very important verses. These are mentioned from Naradiya Purana by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Importance. No, Chaurashtakam will be next upcoming thing. So you should have some nice things. So this is about, I'm not telling the verses, but it starts with Aham eter yatha loke, first verse. What does it say? Lord Krishna says, I am known everywhere as Purushottama. This is the thing what Krishna is talking to Adhikamas directly, not to Vishnu, not to anybody. And Krishna is saying this to Krishna and Pandavas and Draupadi.
What is called?
Bhaktivinoda Thakur article on Purushottam Masa, Naradiya Purana from.
No, like these 8 verses is from
I don't know the name, from the Naradiya Purana.
Okay.
And this is mentioned by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his article on Purushottam Masa. So aham eter yathaloke. If you put aham eter yathaloke, our Google is now expert. AI is now expert. They will pull up from anywhere. When I say Hare Krishna, they will respond me like Hare Krishna. AI, Gemini, all these things. Hare Krishna. My husband always says Hare Krishna and this nicely say Hare Krishna. Your wife is such a wonderful devotee to have this enlightened question. He says like Hare Krishna, my wife has this doubt, and it will say that Hare Krishna, your wife is a very wonderful devotee. She is inquisitive about spiritual life. Can you believe? I say to my husband, you never say this to me. Huh? You never say.
My Google knows everything.
Yeah.
When I just say like birthday wish or something, then it answers
Wishes.
me. Yes.
Wishes.
It answer me Hare Krishna, and then
Yeah, yeah,
everything like
yeah.
Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, everything as we say, it will say.
And everything.
Yeah, if you say I have a headache, your husband will say go and get a tablet. Then Gemini and Google will say, oh, are you having a headache? Oh, I'm sorry for that. Please try to feel good. Please try to take some tea. Please, like that. But anyhow, that's Asat. We are not going to Asat. It's not Krishna. Anyhow, the verses, we don't want to waste time. Next 5 minutes I'll finish and then we'll have an upcoming session. So Lord Krishna says, I am known to everyone. Everyone. Some know as Krishna, some know as Ananta, Achyuta and all those things. But everyone knows me as Purushottama. Best amongst the men. He's not men, but bestest of the men. When gopis are told, the gopis come during the night to meet. I deviate devotees. But anyhow, when gopis come to all the Ras Leela time, when he makes the flute sound, he makes the sound and he says to them, when the gopis come, he says that, oh, I am a Parapurusha, how did you leave your family? As if he doesn't know anything. Okay, I am a Parapurusha, how did you come here? You should not come here. And then what the gopis say is, you are not Parapurusha, you are Paramapurusha. So like that, he is known to everybody as Purushottama. And Krishna says, you came here for my shelter. In Goloka, nobody takes my shelter. They are all nicely enjoying, kicking me, hitting me, thinking about me, eating with me. Now you came here to take my shelter. I am giving my name to you. Purushottam Ki Jai. He says like that. And then, next thing. I give all my... She says that I don't have any qualities. Every month they say that this benediction, this... I don't have any qualities. And Krishna says that I am going to give all my qualities to you as a month. Krishna has unlimited qualities, devotees. How can one give unlimited qualities? Only Krishna can give. We cannot give. Or Krishna's servants cannot give. Krishna's devotees cannot give. But Krishna can give his unlimited qualities to them and become more unlimited than that. He can do. He can create something which he cannot destroy, and he can destroy at the same time also. It's like that. He's Krishna. So he says that all my qualities I am giving to you, and you will be the king of all months. King of all months. Wow. I mean, maybe queen of all months, because she's addressed as she. Okay, and then this month will be worshipable to everyone. All other months are involved in sakama kriyas. Sakama means karmakandik, ritualistic, wherein you do something, you are wishing to get something and all those things. But this only month will be nishkama. Nishkama. Oh, Mataji, now you are putting an impediment. We should not wish anything in this Purushottam Mass. We have to just do bhakti. Do यार, वो सब तो आ ही जाएगा. सेल बोला है ना, वो तो मिल ही जाएगा. आप प्राइस पे कर रहे हो तो क्यों नहीं देगा? वो बिलिंग काउंटर में नहीं गए तो भी वो घर भेज देगा. कृष्णा ऐसा है. आप भूल के नहीं आ सकते. Because you paid the price, he is going to send you for sure. Akama sarva kama. Those who worship this month with desires or without desires, doesn't matter. Both, all karmic reactions will be burnt to ashes and certainly will come to me. Because every time we are acting, karma, there are akarma, there are vikarma, there is karma. What we have to perform is only akarma, not vikarma and karma, with both are going to be a binding. So Krishna is saying that all other karmic reactions, what you have accumulated, baggage we call, right? Those all things will be cleared when you are devoted to this month. Kadachin mama bhaktanam. There is fifth verse. This month becomes more glorious with this particular benediction. Listen, everybody, devotees. Prasad Prabhu, you are welcome. One of the main reasons why we all suffer in this life, especially devotee life, we are not able to achieve whatever we are able to. We are still suffering to an extent in devotee life, not for the material things, but even for the spiritual things. I want the taste. One day, Soumya Mataji called me and said that, oh Mataji, I don't know, because of the sickness of Sankalp or because of my sickness, my sadhana is becoming weak. I did not tell her that it's okay if you don't do sadhana. No, this is the time you have to get more strong. More strong. This shows where your faith is, where your shelter is. Right? Go to the problem and say, I have big Krishna with you. Right? Not to the Krishna and say, I have a big problem. Instead, go like this. I'm sorry, Mataji, aapko der ho raha hai. No. Unknowingly also we commit lot of mistakes, right? In this month, unknowingly committed mistakes will not have any karmic reactions. I won't say any action you perform, no reactions. No. Wantedly, consciously making mistakes, you have to take punishment. But unknowingly भी हमारे से हो जाते हैं ना, उस सब का कोई चिंता नहीं है. बाकी month में it is counted. It is counted. 100% counted. We will talk in next class what kind of aparadhas we do left and right without considering anything. Starts from morning chanting onwards. Anyhow, Niraparadha nama loy paye premadhana. If you chant without any offenses, it's going to give you Goloka Vrindavan. It's going to give you Krishna Prema. What about these all small things? Here very clearly mentioned, through a guru. Sometimes we make offenses. Here Krishna says, sometimes my devotees make some offenses. I don't know which planet Krishna was talking about, because we always make mistakes, right? Not sometimes some mistakes. We always make mistakes. Right? I always make mistakes. So, but Krishna is so considerate. He's saying, sometimes my devotees make some offenses, and those all offenses I am going to completely ignore in this month. Those who are devoted for this 1 month and take the shelter of Purushottama month with proper Vaidhi sadhana. We are not doing anything special. Nowadays in Facebook we are getting memes that okay, एक kerchief में थोड़ा इलायची डालो, थोड़ा लवंग डालो, थोड़ा दालचीनी डालो, उसको bind करो और सोते समय पिल्लो के नीचे रखो, all the Lakshmi will come to your house. Like that, so, whatever. And many people are trying it. Okay, very nice. Because they have the faith in that, they are trying it. So have the faith in Krishna. Krishna will definitely give you the best. So they don't work, by the way. Purposefully, if we make something, those things are not given forgiveness. Bonanza sale. Quickly. Let's grab this sale. Now, next 6th verse. Greatly who do not take up. What is the situation? Greatly foolish people, most foolish people are the people. Now you don't blame me that why did you explain all these things to us, Mataji? Now we will become the most foolish people if you don't accept or follow. But don't take that way. So greatest fools are the people who know and who do not observe Purushottam Mass. So I'm not saying all the things what I said you have to do. I am also not going to do all the things. But at least whatever little we can do, we can do. Okay? Jayante durbhaga dusthita. Momo. That person who does not follow will become very unfortunate, will become very unintelligent and always dependent on the material shelters. And those shelters will be taken away. All the relationship he will get far from. Wow. It's a kind of one-way benediction only, right? All material relationship going away from us. But they are attached, so they will lose me. At least for that sake, they will do. Last verse. Yenaham charchito bhaktya. Those who observe Purushottama Vrata, nicely said by Supreme Lord, they will get wealth. They will get children. And whoever is aspiring for whatever, they will get prosperity and they will get happiness. Who is not looking for happiness? Everybody here is looking for happiness only. Happiness. In any, what is that called, cult, in any religion, in any practices, you say, what are you doing? We want happiness. Why are you doing? We want happiness, right? So that happiness. You answered long back in our Bhaktarisha, what everybody are looking for. You said happiness. Yes, happiness. So those all things are automatically given with an ultimate benefit of Krishna Prema. There is an abundant harvest, devotees. Let's sow this seed of devotion in this month and you can harvest abundantly. My Prabhu is working on fig trees since last 1.5 years. Now they are there, 50 trees. He has saved all those 50 trees inside the sunroom nicely whole winter. Because if you keep it outside, they will die. They have got nice roots. In summer, now he has taken them out. They are flourishing like anything. But he has to save for 1 more year. And then when he puts the fig as all this fence around, you all can come and take all the fig fruits. Unlimited harvest, fig. Krishna says, right, in Bhagavad Gita, among the trees I am the fig. Yeah. Anyhow, not to go into that topic again, but figs, lot of figs will come. It's like now unlimited harvest. नहीं फिग नहीं, भक्ति 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 डालेंगे तो अनलिमिटेड हार्वेस्ट होगा, फिग से नहीं. Just among the figs, yeah, among the fruit, fig tree, among the trees he says, not by the fruit, among the trees I am the fig tree he says. वो जाता है आता है, जाता है आता है, पुदीना के जैसा. अभी पुदीना को तो ट्री नहीं बोल सकते ना कृष्णा, इसीलिए फिग को बोल दिया. एंड इट्स स्वीट, नेक्टेरियन, soft, about the types of foods what we take, soft, nicely chewable, nicely juiceable. That fig has all the qualities. I was also wondering why fig tree, but anyhow. So yeah, with these 8 verses we will stop here, devotees, with our Bhakta Vriksha class. Okay, we will stop here, but we will just meditate on this abundant harvest of thing. Online devotees, you are all open for now discussion. Hare Krishna.